It is August 22nd. I might be wrong. Oh, I'm right. It's August 22nd, and I'm making breakfast. I'm gonna do a full day of eating today, but I do have a busy schedule with work and everything, and just kind of running around. So I'm hoping I'll have time, or like have my camera everywhere I go, to give you guys the full day of eating. Right now I am eating breakfast. It is 8:43. Got up just a little bit ago, and currently like been weighing myself every morning, which I've been doing anyways for prep. But the point is, my weight has been like not dropping like I want it to, and I'm hoping this weekend I can sleep in more to let just to see that weight drop, because if not, then my cardio is either increasing or my calories are decreasing, and I don't want that. But coach has been telling me to get some sleep and rest. So yesterday I got an hour of sleep, or an hour nap, and then last night I slept pretty good. Woke up a few times, but I don't know why, but I'm having these like psycho dreams lately. But yeah, I like slept good, and I woke up and I was like 108.2, and I'm trying to get my averages to be around 107. Yesterday I hit 107, but it was only one day of the entire week. So kind of frustrating, but I know don't frustrate it. Just be consistent and go with it. So yeah, I am currently like literally like a whole month out from the end of my season. So I have 2 more weeks, and then I'll have my first peak week. Sorry, I'm trying to multitask. I have 2 weeks, and then I'll have my first peak week, and then I have another peak week, and then I'm done. I am so ready. The cravings have been like real. I've always had like some cravings here and there, nothing crazy, but like these last few weeks, just knowing that I'm close to the finish line, I'm so ready for this to be over with, to be honest. Of course, I'm like enjoying the process and working really hard, but I'm just truly over it, and I'm ready to like have some pizza, have some flexibility. If I want to have a rest day during the week, I'll have a rest day, but mostly it's crazy how much we rely on the food. So I'm going to share more with you guys later, but I'm going to show you all what I'm making right now for food. I am doing 2 egg whites and 1 whole egg. So I'm going to leave the egg a little runny. It's almost done. I have 3 thin and crispy turkey bacon. So this is like, I think 50 calories for 3 of them, which is not bad at all. So I decided to do 3 instead of 2. 2 is 1 serving, it's only 35 calories. And then I have 2 Sara Lee breads in here. 2 slices of bread for Sara Lee. It's the wheat 90 calorie one. It's only 18 grams of carbs. So like I could do a bagel, like a half bagel, and it's like 28. So I get more bread out of the Sara Lee. And then I'm going to top my eggs and turkey. I'm making like a little hash bowl and doing the like a slice of thin cheddar. And then I'm going to put my grape jelly on the toast. Alright, I'm back home, even though the last clip was me at home, but I went to do my cardio after breakfast because I figured I had some extra time before the chiropractor. So did that, went to the chiropractor, and I had kept feeling compression like the last 3 days in my neck. And so I told her kind of what I was feeling, which obviously like communicate to your doctors. So she ended up adjusting lots of things in my neck, which is where I have most of my tension and issues. And there was like 1 vertebrae that she like focused on, and when she popped it, oh my god, like relieved all this pressure and tension on my neck. So I feel amazing. I can like turn my head pretty good. Still a little tight this way, but like, guys, you gotta go to the chiropractor if you're feeling pressure or tension. It's not worth being in pain. The last 3 days I've literally been in pain. It's so annoying. And now I just feel so much better, and I'm gonna lift later, so I'm gonna feel really good just being able to lift. Since I'm doing a full day of eating, that also includes like supplements and things that I consume, because supplements are calories as well. So right now, like, I'm gonna put together my post-workout for later for the gym. I like to just get it like pre-ready, that way I don't have to worry about it, you know, and rush before I have to leave for work. So what I'm gonna do is show y'all how I set this up literally every day. I use a bunch of Ziploc baggies, but after I put this together, then I'm gonna make lunch, and I'll show y'all what I'm eating. So I kind of have all my supplements laid out, and what I'll do is I'll put my BCAAs and some of my ignition, so carbs, intra workout in my blender bottle. And then I'll put my post-workout in a baggie so that when I'm done, I just rinse this out, add water, and then put the post-workout in here. So my post-workout is going to include 1 1/4 scoop of Formula 1 from First Form. And this is their new flavor, Tropical Breeze. It tastes like Tropical Twist Trident gum in that orange wrapper. Or it tastes like Starburst, like the Tropical Starburst. It's so amazing. And I even love mixing this with plain Greek yogurt. And it just tastes like a really tropical, like pineapple-y, I guess like pudding. So I'm going to do 1 1/4 scoop of this in the baggie with almost half a scoop of ignition. And I'm going to also add some glutamine in with that for more, you know, better recovery. Trying to keep my immune system top notch, especially the last few weeks of prep. And then I'm going to do 1 1/2 scoops of BCAAs in the blender bottle with a little bit of ignition. So total ignition will be like half a scoop. I just like to disperse it a little bit in here. It gives me a little energy throughout my workout. I'm doing flexible dieting here. Some people don't believe in tortillas and stuff on prep. I don't eat them every day, but right now I'm gonna have tacos today. So the turkey, this is to die for. So buy the carving board Oscar Mayer. This one's Southwestern seasoned, and it's seasoned so good, but I like to actually put it stovetop and heat it up. It tastes more like chicken fajita. And then I put a little bit of, I can't believe it's not butter, on the tortillas, so I'm going to heat that up and put that in the pan as well. And then for these tacos, I'm going to do an egg. Usually I do cheese, but just wanted to do an egg today instead of cheese since I had some this morning in my breakfast. So my taco is literally just going to be this together. So I'm going to first heat up the tortillas, then cook the egg, and then heat up the meat, and then just make my little tacos. And the tortillas I used is from HEB, but you can find this other brands if you're not in Texas. This is the Carb Sense tortillas, and it's flour. The wheat ones or the corn is not that much of a difference as far as like grams. But let's see, one tortilla is 80 calories, so it's 2 fat, 13 carbs, and 3 protein. So I end up getting like 6 grams of protein out of the tortillas, 26 carbs, and 4 fat total with 2 tortillas. Because my protein is pretty high, and I already have my whole day logged, and I've hit it perfectly. And once I eat this, I'm going to the gym. I have 2 clients, and then I'm going to eat another small meal, workout, have my post-workout. I have 1 more client, and then I'm home for the evening. So I'm going to have another meal then. So I pretty much plan my macros based off of my activity, when I'll be working out, and just like making sure I can get all my calories in and not feel hungry between clients or my workout or anything like that. So the other meal that I'm going to bring to work is going to be one of my chicken preps that I've frozen, because freezing meals is the easiest and it'll last longer and be more fresh. Let me see if I can get this to fit. So what I'll do is freeze half my meals and the other half stay in the fridge for like the first few days I eat them. And then I'll add some water to it just to get some moisture back in the food, and then cook it for cook in the microwave for like 2 minutes. Mix it up to make sure other pieces aren't hiding. That's going to be frozen still. If I need to add a little bit more water, I add water, but it's enough to keep the moisture in the meat and then not like oversaturate the broccoli or anything like that. So bringing this meal, and then tonight I'm going to make my protein waffle because I have late night cravings. So it just keeps me satisfied and a nice treat at the end of the day. And that's pretty much my foods today. And I will show you guys later my my waffle that I make. Alright guys, I'm going to apologize. I was going to show you all my protein waffle that I was going to make this is now the other day for my full day of eating, and I ate it super late. It was delicious. But then the next day my macros changed. They got lowered because my weight hasn't been changing. So I ended up well, now they don't fit my macros. Well, they do, but I don't want to use that many carbs for that protein waffle because it's still good with less Kodiak cake, but it tastes better with more, obviously. So I'm gonna at least show you guys how to make it. I've had it in plenty of my other videos, but I'm gonna show y'all what that last meal was. And what I did was I used, I believe I had half a scoop of Kodiak cakes. So when you look at the macros, it is 53 grams. I go off of scale because that's what I do. 53 grams, 190 calories. So since I did half, I halved those calories. It would then be, for my serving that I did, was 1 fat, 15 carbs, and 7 protein. And then I did 3/4 scoop level 1. So total that one waffle was like 28 grams of protein. And then I really like just having some chocolate chips. So I put 1 tablespoon of Nestle chocolate chips. And I think that day, because my carbs got lowered, I was trying to cut out carbs that I hadn't had like yet consumed. So I ended up doing half a tablespoon. So it cut out about 3.5 grams of carbs. Not a lot, but it helped a little bit. So I pretty much mixed the dry together, add water for consistency, not too thin, not too thick. And then I added some chocolate chips, heat up my waffle maker, and just undercooked it slightly because Kodiak can get a little dry. So undercook it a little bit, and it's so nice and gooey. You can add butter, sugar-free syrup, whatever on top. I just had plain, delicious, and that was that. So let me go where there's better lighting and away from the dishwasher that's going off. Sorry for the reflection on my glasses, but today is the 26th of August. Yesterday was me and my husband's 2-year anniversary. And so I just wanted to share something that I would never do, but I did. So obviously I would do. But me and my husband went out to dinner for our anniversary. And I have not, like, gone out to eat on prep. I've tracked everything, but this was a meal I did not track. So what I did was I worked out even harder at the gym that day, did a couple more intervals of HIIT cardio to burn more calories, burn more fat. And we went out to a steak restaurant, which was like absolutely incredible. It's called Three Forks. And I feel like I need to like vlog when I eat there next time. But that's like, I don't know, my husband went there for work maybe like a month or so before that. And he was like, you know, I really want to find a good steak place or a food place to eat at when I want to celebrate or just splurge. So he's like, since you're here now, we're here for our anniversary, tell me what you think. And it was like unreal how amazing the food was. And I still try to moderate myself. I will say I did have some chocolate cake. But I was moderating myself, so like all day I had protein, I saved up carbs and fats, and I made sure that like I didn't overeat. So I'm pretty sure I was pretty close to like my macros anyways. But I just wanted to feel guilt-free. I wanted to enjoy myself, and I did just that. So we went there, and I was like, this is our restaurant. When we want to go celebrate anything, this is where we were going to go. So I had like a filet mignon. I did it medium, and they had like a king's butter. So I had the king's butter, it's like a truffle butter, and I put that on top, and I pushed most of it off. So I just wanted like more of the flavor, but I didn't want to add up the macros from the butter. And then my husband and I split a salad. And we had a little bit of fried, it was like chicken fried lobster tail bites. And I had a few bites of those. And then we had vegetables. So we had broccolini, some tomatoes, and green onions. So all that is like pretty low carb. It's like not that bad. I had a little bit of bread. And we had some chocolate cake. But I did really good with not like overindulging, overdoing it. My stomach kind of hurt a little after. But when I weighed myself this morning, wasn't a huge difference than what my weight is already. That morning I actually weighed my most low I've ever weighed was 106.9, which is like insane to me. This morning it was up a little bit, but I think that was mostly just sodiums and things of that nature. So today I decided to do extra cardio. It's my rest day, but I burned 330 calories on the cardio. So I did 10 minutes of the elliptical, 10 minutes treadmill, and 10 minutes Stairmaster. No, 12 minutes Stairmaster. So just kind of changed it up, kept it fun, sweat my ass off. So I'm kind of curious what my scale will say in the morning, but how I feel right now, I don't feel bad. Like, my body feels good, and I think that it's not going to disrupt prep. but I typically would like never do that, especially I'm like 4 weeks, or like, no, I'm like 3 weeks out from my show. So I'll let you guys know how I do this following week, but I just wanted to kind of end this video and share that it was my anniversary. I indulged a little bit and just kind of complete this full day of eating, but stay tuned for the next video. I'm really trying to keep up with YouTube, but I'm also just trying to focus on the task at hand, what's important in my life right now. Thanks again, and I'll see y'all next time. Bye.